sure you switch sources. Go into the properties, just the normal properties. Yeah. And just go.
Welcome everyone to the CU Rec Center for this matchup between Colorado and Colorado State. Apologies for the audio difficulties to start the stream, but we're here now to bring you coverage for this matchup between Colorado and Colorado State. As you saw earlier in the broadcast, right before puck drop, it's Abby Siegel in net for Colorado. And for Colorado State, it's not Cam Schaffman, who's been starting the majority of the games for CSU this year. It's Josiah Scrow playing his 5th game, has just a 2-0 record. So hasn't been beaten this season. Buffs looking to be the first team to defeat goaltender Josiah Scrow. Tyndall over to Zach Carlton. As it knocked away. And now a stoppage in play as we approach about 3.5 minutes into this one.
Yeah, I think on the play here. Good amount of whistles so far in the game. Yeah, good amount of whistles, both sides. Couple good chance for the Buffs early in this one, but both teams are feeling it out right now, it seems.
Trace Toronto in the face-off circle for the Buffaloes. The draw is controlled and now out of the zone. Here's Thomas Knapp. Sends it in. Puck's loose in the corner. Taken by the Rams. Poked out. And now here's Knapp. Dumps it into the zone. Carlton loses the pucks. Sean Valdez there for Colorado. Here's Toronto now. Back to Riwi. Taken away by Carlton. He'll clear it for the Rams. Martinez chasing it down for Colorado State. Thomas Knapp picks it up for the Buffs. Riwi over there for Colorado. CSU looking for a pass up at the point. Exits the zone. Scrow will have to play it. Tyndall pumps it in. Thomas Knapp turns it over. Martinez, slap shot, high over the net by Sleds. Kovney gives it to Riwi, who trips. Knapp will be able to pick it up. Simpson will touch pass towards Dranch. Kovney can't settle it down. Dranch sends it in. Now taken away by the Rams. Martinez trying to get that. That's Maltby trying to get that pass towards Martinez. Now Street, just a lob dump off the glass. Liam Roth. Now Maltby. Back to Roth. Roth trying to get that lead pass tipped off the stick of Aiden Schmidt. And Levkis over there for Colorado. Here's a shot just wide of the net. Colorado State continues to apply pressure. Shot stopped by Siegel. Levkis trying to clear it. CSU keeps it in the attacking zone. Puck floating around and taken away by Colorado.
Something to notice early on here is a lot of the shots by Colorado State, they're really getting these intricate and interesting bounces on them, and that's something we have to look out for the Buffaloes. Look out for these bounces, look out for rebounds that Colorado State may be aiming for.
Colorado State dumps it back in. Oh, there's Levkis. Pass towards Neffs. Goes off his stick over towards Scrow. He'll cover and we'll have a whistle and a stoppage.
Yeah, quick play. Not a lot of stoppages thus far. Smooth play for the Buffs thus far, for the Rams as well, and obviously no goals. But as I was saying, a couple odd shots from the Rams in these first couple minutes, and just something to be aware of for the Buffs.
Polacek off the draw, just gives towards Barnhart. Back to Petonis. Petonis passes to Polacek. He misses the pass, and it'll be cleared all the way down. Siegel will have to play it aside for Andrew Santos. Santos pivots. Santos up towards Petonis. Cross-ice pass off the deflection. Wetschneg putting it down. Behind the Ram net. Wetschneg still fighting for it for the Buffs. Cannot be cleared by the Rams. Barnhart trying to go back around towards the behind the CSU net. Now Barnhart picks it up. Trying to get that centering pass right in the slot for Petonis. Little pass from Thiel. Over toward Haletsky. Cross-ice pass is broken up by the CU defense. That's Andrew Santos who has the puck. Gives to Wetschneg. Lead pass towards Petonis off his skate. Now taken by the Rams. Roth off the side of the net. Santos gives to Thomas Knapp. Petonis will pass towards Barnhart, goes off his stick. There's a shot. Oh, Siegel has to make the save. It got through Santos. Siegel has to make the save on that redirect. And now the Buffs will be able to clear.
And another one of those weird bounces on the shots that I was telling you about, Alex.
Here's Griffin Maltby. Shoots. Save made by Siegel. Loose stick on the ice. That's Sinicki's. Knapp. Off the wall. There's Goki. Now cleared away. To Mitchell to dump it in for the Rams. So Knapp. Knapp has it. Gives Toronto. Trying to get that pass towards Goki. Only skater on this Buffs team without a point this season. Goki. Shoots one. Save made by Scrow. Still in the attacking zone for the Buffaloes. Rams trying to clear. Sent back. Now Toronto looking for Street. Just keeps it in the bouncing puck. Can't corral it. Can't get much of a shot off. And now Tyler Tendall. Pass towards Tendall. Loses it. And Martinez can't get a puck on it. Tendall back. There's a shot. And it's deflected wide off the stick of Carlton. Stuck behind the Buffs net. Carlton passes. Fan on that shot. Able to keep it in the attacking zone. There's a stoppage of play now. Penalty on the ice.
And the Buffs have been hemmed in through basically the first 10 minutes of this period. They've been really pushed in inside their zone and really not allowed to escape their own blue line by the Rams. Rams are doing a really good job at hemming them in here, and now the Rams go on a power play.
First penalty of the night assessed against the Buffaloes. Street penalized for 5 minutes here right now. CSU wins the draw. Buffs have got a huge task ahead of them. Maltby to Carlton. Carlton shoots high over the net and off the glass. Maltby. Now hands off. Maltby gets it back. Fan on that pass. Barnhart tries to clear. And now here comes a potential breakaway for Petonis. Petonis wide of the net, stopped by Scrow. Maybe another opportunity. Barnhart gets it towards Petonis. Taken away by Carlton now.
Unlucky on a 5 minute, major like this one. If you're Petonis, you do got to bury that. 1-0 would be huge on this big of a kill.
That shot from Maltby gets blocked. Alexiev trying to clear. Had Barnhart over there, taken away back by Colorado State. Shot blocked by Petones this time. And now Maltby. Cross now over to Sleds. Now a shot from Maltby is stopped by Siegel. Just over a minute gone on this 5-minute major.
Yeah, near 1-0 there for Petones on the breakaway. Just couldn't bury that one. And then on the defensive side of the ice, though, blocking shots as well. Buffs getting in front of the puck, not afraid to put their body on the line. Blocking a couple shots so far on this kill.
Neffs just dumps it in. Smithberger trying that centering pass towards Neffs. Puck is loose in the Colorado State zone. Picked up by the Rams and now sent back in. Colorado State trying to clear the puck out of their own defensive zone on the power play right now. Sleds looks, waits, now goes down low towards Martinez. Cleared by the Buffs, all the way down to Scro. He's got to play it. Smithberger down there for Colorado, taken back by Maltby. Now Sleds across the blue line, cross ice pass looking for Carlton. Has it, gives to Sleds, back to Carlton. Carlton shoots one, it's gloved by Abby Siegel. A little over 2 minutes killed on this 5-minute major now.
Yeah, thus far the Buffs are doing a good job on the penalty kill. They're, doing what they have to do. They're in the spaces that they need to be on the ice. Good defensive positioning and able to really kind of pressure and not allow Colorado State to really get any sort of foothold, major foothold at the very least, thus far in the Colorado offensive zone.
Haletsky looking for a pass, now broken up. Here comes Tanner Simpson. He's going to have a breakaway. Simpson scores! The leading goal scorer, number 12 for number 12. His 12th goal of the year.
Unbelievable goal from Simpson there, and it all comes off of the block by Tanner Simpson. There's the shot on the power play by Colorado State, and he just blocks it with his legs. An unbelievable move coming into the left of the goaltender, and is able to just completely bait him out, wait, good patience, and wait all the way until he's able to put that puck home past the goaltender for Colorado State. 1-0 Buffs.
A shorthanded goal for Colorado, a rarity for this team. We've mentioned several times this team has struggled offensively, but what a way to open the scoring, get a goal shorthanded while killing a major penalty. Tanner Simpson, the leading goal scorer on this team by far, only player with double-digit goals, and he pots his 12th of the year. 2 minutes left on the major penalty against Arthur Street. Sent in by the Rams towards Siegel. That one just wide of the net. Petones trying to send out another break for the Buffs. He's got Barnhart. Petones just shoots one off the blocker of Scro. 7 minutes to go in period one. Colorado scores first. Dalton Berkey across the blue line. Berkey back for O'Brien. O'Brien now to Maltby. O'Brien tip wide. Aiden Schmidt kept in by Maltby. Shoots one over Schmidt, over Siegel, and out of. Kept in by Carlton. Carlton. Cross ice pass, open look, wide of the net. Maltby keeps it in, under a minute left on the power play for the Rams. Here's a shot from O'Brien, gloved by Abby Siegel.
Well, lucky that original shot was wide there, as you had two Rams on the left side of Siegel, and Siegel was not set up there. He was not able to get over in time, and a wide miss prevents what probably could have and should have been a goal.
Colorado State has 49 seconds left on this 5-minute major penalty to try and capitalize on the opportunity. Alexiev to clear. Kept in there by the Rams. Knapp over there for the Buffs. And Roth slips, blows a tire, and it's cleared away by Knapp all the way down to Scro. Under 6 to go in the first period, 30 seconds left on the power play. Lead pass up to Martinez, missed the pass to Roth, cleared by the Buffaloes. Taken by Tyndall. Tyndall across the blue line. Tyler Tyndall shoots away from that and cleared. Bo Fredrickson over there for the Rams to go pick it up. Penalty's been killed by Colorado. Buffs killed a 5-minute major and score a shorthanded goal of their own in the process.
Yeah, that was a fantastic penalty kill for Colorado. Got the goal, got the lead, and didn't allow a goal, and were honestly quite perfect in not allowing a goal. They allowed some shots, but none of them were extremely high dangerous outside of 2 or 3.
Kept in by Maltby. He shoots one wide of the net. Tyndall spins. Maintains possession of the puck. Tyndall, tip in front, is wide of the net. Maltby, one of the 2 captains for this Rams team. Trying that centering pass, looking for the other captain, Mason Martinez. Now Alexiev for the Buffs, trying to get that pass to Knapp. Valdez, just a little nudge there, turnover, bad one right in front of the net. Abby Siegel robs him point blank, and the Buffs are going to be able to clear it away. Alexiev around the boards and out of the zone.
And that was originally some unbelievable passing and space down low between Knapp and Alexiev to really just clear out every single aggressor in Colorado State, and then suddenly one turnover as it hits the side of the net, and you've got near 3 chances for a goal.
Colorado State trying to re-engage in the Colorado zone. Shot stop by Siegel. Toronto for the Buffs gets that pass to Valdez. Valdez across the blue line, just a little chip in behind the net. Toronto holds it along the backboard there. Polacek. Just a little chip to keep it in the attacking zone for just a moment longer. Nice couple moves from Dalton Berkey. He still has control of the puck. Berkey behind the Buff net. Now a shot short side. Stopped by Siegel.
An unbelievably persistent back check there from effectively the opposite blue line all the way back behind his net from Santos. Just a really great job hounding Berkey, as you said, and didn't allow any sort of shot on goal there. Really well done by Santos.
Another save has to be made by Josiah Scro. Here's Wetschneg, driving it behind. Cross in front, looking for Wetschneg. Now Street towards Wetschneg. And taken away by the Rams, but another turnover. Carlton has it for Colorado State. Carlton across the blue line. Looking for Street now. Here's for Colorado. Colorado State trying to take control in the offensive zone. Carlton finds the puck on his stick. Maltby shoots wide of the net. Carlton, another slap shot, stopped by Siegel, and he had to cover that one up. A couple rebound opportunities were right there for the Rams.
And honestly, it'd be kind of pertinent for, not pertinent per se, but you know, it would sure be good, and I'll still use pertinent. It would be pertinent, honestly, for the Buffs to score a second goal here before the conclusion of this period. They've kind of been running the Rams around the ice the entire time, and they've got 2 minutes left to do it, and if they can prevent a goal here and go the other way, but by all means, go for it.
Maltby. Down low for Roth. Tyler Kunkel. Worked off the puck. Colorado takes over. Here comes Isaac Neffs. Neffs has Toronto. Neffs will shoot himself over the top right corner. Roth, lead pass. Almost hits it to Ernest Thiel and taken back by the Buffs. Smithberger trying to work around Maltby. Still stuck in the boards. A 2-on-1 battle for the Rams. Won by Colorado there. Here's Smithberger. Centering pass looking for Levkis. Riwi can't keep it in the zone. Levkis. Pass over. Kovney. Backhander stopped by Skro, and they'll blow the whistle.
Yeah, penalty on the Rams here. I think they're going to get called for hooking. But Buffs now with a minute left in the period get a 2-minute power play unless they can score, but they've already generated some chances this game and scored a shorthanded one. Now it's time for the other side of special teams to show up, and power play gets to work.
And this Buffs power play has been pretty good this season. This power play will be split evenly. 1 minute here in the first, 1 minute in the second. Of course, if they don't score here in the next minute. Power play sitting at 43.8%. That's pretty good, but then again, the numbers are skewed here in Division II and ACHA in a number of factors. So, not exactly a truthful, accurate number, but from what they've tallied, it's a pretty good power play.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking earlier, I think, about how Rutgers had something like a 300% power play, which obviously is not possible typically. So, obviously inflated numbers, but yeah, no, Buffs have been decent on the power play here.
15 seconds left in the first period. Here's a shot, saved by Skro. Face-off control by the Buffs. 10 seconds. Alexiev shoots. It's blocked. Good block. Kept in by Colorado. One shot from Dranch. Blocked. 5 seconds to go. Has to put up a shot. Trying to get that centering pass, and that'll do it for the first period. Buffs can't capitalize on the power play. They will have a 1 minute power play to begin the second period. Already with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it was Dranch behind the net there, and it didn't quite seem to realize that the puck was behind the net there with him. If not, I think the Buffs definitely could have had, you know, another chance or two. 5 or 6 seconds came off the clock there, but overall, very good period from the Buffs here. Very good first period. Obviously, you get a shorthanded goal. That's always good, especially when you kill off the entirety of a 5-minute major. And then, obviously, they haven't scored on it yet, but proceed to get a power play themselves with a whole half still left on the board for the second.
And so the Buffs have a 1-0 lead here at the end of this first period. And they've looked pretty good. Of course, they have the shorthanded goal. Pitones almost had a goal himself earlier on that penalty kill. I mean, what are your takeaways, Jared?
Yeah, I think it's a better start than they had the past couple of weeks. Obviously, scoring a goal at home has been something that we haven't seen too much of. And it's been shut out 3 times, I think, while at home. So it's good to get out to the early lead, and you don't have to play from behind now. Most of the games here, the Buffs are playing from behind, and that's chasing the entire time. Today they have the lead, so now we'll see if that changes anything moving forward in the rest of this game.
And so that brings us to the end of the first period. Buffs will begin the second with a 1-minute power play and a 1-0 lead at the end of the first period. We'll be right back here on Scope Up Sports. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for the second period of action between the Buffs and the Rams. Current score, 1-0 Colorado. Thanks to a shorthanded goal from Tanner Simpson, the leading goal scorer on this Colorado team. The Buffs will start this second period with a 1-minute power play, just a 1-minute power play, but they will start with a power play.
Yeah, Alex, a trend that continued from last weekend, as every period so far has ended with a power play. I mean, it just continued.
Yeah, so the Buffs, this time the benefactors of that, and this is the first time we've really seen one like pretty much almost evenly split. Most of these penalties that we've seen over the past weekend here at the Rec Center have seen the majority of the power play being played in the first period or at the end of the period before, and then a minor portion of the period of the power play being played at the end of at the start of the next period. But the Buffs will have an even split, 1 minute of a power play to begin the second period. Draw control by Colorado. Barnhart almost turns it over. Now taken by Levkis. Here's Levkis. Levkis moves into the Colorado State zone. It gives back to Santos. They're going to try and set something up. He fans on the pass. Able to make it down towards Batonis. Santos. Now back down to the captain. Cross ice in the slot. Wetchneck just leaves it for Barnhart. 20 seconds on the power play. Batonis. Back to Barnhart. Over to Batonis again. Batonis worked off the puck, and now here comes a potential breakaway. Santos will defend. Drops it off. Shot stopped by Siegel. Joseph DeMitchell with the breakaway for Colorado State, and they've killed the penalty. Here's Levkis now. Pass across. Barnhart couldn't bury it. Was looking for his first goal of the year. Riwi behind his own net. Able to glove it back down after a poor pass. Now just sends it towards Skro. Makes the play. Covered by Skro.
I want to talk briefly about that breakaway for Colorado State. They made a really nice move there. Coming in strong, coming in right on Avi Siegel, and then does the unexpected move and just not even a drop pass, just a drop of the puck, and they get a nice shot out of it.
Tranch over there for Colorado decides to go for the physical play instead of play the puck. Knapp gives to Kovney. Now Knapp into the neutral zone. Knapp will go into the corner. Taken by Berkey. He's taken down. Almost turned the puck over. And now Colorado State with possession. Here's O'Brien. Just sends it to Siegel and he makes the easy save. Puck loose in the slot. Colorado will clear. Here's Saul Dranch. Will chip in. Right in front of the net. Lucky that no one was there for the Buffaloes. Tyler Sleds. Now Carlton. Into the Colorado zone. Street to try and clear. And now Sinicki in the neutral zone has it stripped away from him. Siegel plays it away. Decides not to hold. Toronto over into the Colorado State zone. And now the Rams reverse course. Here's a shot and a save by Siegel off the stick of Martinez. Alexiev Gets the pass to Sinicki. Now Toronto into the Ram zone. Shot high over the net. Picked up there by Sinicki. Chips it below the goal line. Martinez will clear. Here comes Maltby. Griffin Maltby looking for a pass. And now here's Liam Roth to send it into the Colorado zone. Alexiev now holds. Goki over there for the Buffs. Street trying to get a whack at it. And now Alexiev will pick it up for the Buffs once again. Street over towards Alexiev. The pass to Josh Goki. Tried to dump in. It was blocked there by the Rams defender. Alexiev sends it in himself. Puck has been iced with 15:40 to go in the second period.
Yeah, much slower start to the period than we had in the first. Obviously, no goals early on in the first period, but a quick pace between both the teams, flying down either end of the ice. This time around, a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical, and a little bit more physical between these two teams. Not a whole lot of action here to start.
Barnhart around there for the Buffs. Rams come the other way now. Sent in here is Kunkel. Mishandles the puck. Still loose towards the blue line and now out of the zone. Picked up by Connor Smithberger. Little pass to Santos. Santos stopped by Scrow.
Impressive little pass from Smithberger there. Able to just tip it because that was about to be poked away by the defender for Colorado State and got a chance off of it.
Here's a shot that's stopped by Siegel. Loose in front, now it's in the net. Oh my goodness. And so the game is tied off a wild deflection in front of the net.
Yeah, I mean, it was originally a bounce that Siegel was able to save, and it rebounded, I believe, off of his pad right to the Colorado State players right there, and just a tap in bounce and score for the Rams.
And so the Rams have tied the game. Puck shoved on the boards in the neutral zone. Now Carlton moves in, shoots, and Siegel's got the save, cleared away by Wetchneg. Thomas Knapp. Not kicked up by Wetchneg. Now physical play to get it out of the zone. Barnhart leaves it for Patones. Try to get that up to Barnhart. Wetchneg keeps it in the attacking zone. Fans on a shot. Stays with the play. Fans on it again. And now here come the Rams the other way. DeMitchell shoots one. Save made by Siegel. Emmanuel Wetchneg trying to clear. Carlton keeps it in. Deflected away. Carlton. Sends it in. Here's Knapp. Pokes it. Moves towards the slot. And cleared out by the Buffaloes. Here's Berkey across the line. Dalton Berkey towards O'Brien. He missed it. And now Kovney springs loose. Saul Dranch. There's a stoppage of play. I think maybe a penalty. Oh, they call it offsides.
That one wasn't offsides, Alex.
There was absolutely no way that was offside. An unbelievable pass to Dranch is what it was, actually. Yeah, that's completely
I don't think that was
offsides.
offsides, but you know, I don't know what offsides is anymore after last week anyway.
I mean, I've got to assume it's just from the official's perspective, but that was just an unbelievably clean pass to keep that onside. Yeah.
So we've seen it now twice, once in each game. The last game with the men's D1 teams, a very questionable no call offsides led to a goal for Colorado State, a breakaway goal. And now in this one, what appears to be onsides called against the Buffs. So some generous calls for the Rams here. And it's a shame because Dranch didn't even get a shot off too, so we have no idea if he would have scored there.
Exactly. And he looked like he had a good shot incoming. You know, he had a good position and angle on it, just completely negated.
So here's Griffin Maltby for the Rams. Maltby up to Martinez. Can't get that pass. Dranch now has it, trying to sprint Coveney loose. Now here Coveney. Sick play made by Maltby up into the netting.
And it's the two of them again. First it was Coveney, beautiful pass to Dranch, and now Dranch with the gorgeous pass to Coveney for two breakaway chances. This one, obviously allowed, but missed the net. So back and forth plays here. For the Colorado State Buffaloes, or Colorado Buffaloes, excuse me, Colorado State Rams, and two recent ones down on the Rams end.
Rams take control and will clear. Kunkel over there for the Rams, trying to make a play. Over there for Jared Barton, wearing number 27 tonight. Playing in just his second game this season, and the only other game he's played this year, he does have a goal. So be on the lookout to see if number 27 for the Rams, Jared Barton, can put one through.
And another Jared.
Exactly. Here's a shot that gets blocked before it gets to Siegel. Valdez trying to give it down. He turns it over right behind the net. Taken back by Kunkel. Thiel behind the net. Barton over there for Colorado State again, and it will be cleared.
Let's go, team!
Draw control by the Rams. That shot from Carlton deflected before it gets to Siegel. Another stoppage of play behind the Ram net. And another offsides call. Colorado controls off the draw. Here's Knapp. Now dumped in by Levkis. Neff's over there for the Buffaloes. And Carlton picks it up for the Rams behind his own net. Carlton trying to get a lead pass. And now sprung loose to Mitchell. Pass over, looking for another shot. Puck's loose in the slot. Still loose. Colorado trying in this scramble drill to try and clear it, and can't. They turn it over again. But turned over once again by the Rams, and the Buffs will finally clear the zone.
And they're lucky to have got out of it. That was a bold poke check by Siegel to disrupt the play.
Smithberger shoots, stop made by Skro. Bodie McGaughey sends it up for Berkey. Taken by Neffs, leaves for Levkis. Trying to squeeze around Maltby. Levkis stuck below the goal line in the corner. Levkis across the street, blasts one, just wide. Alexiev down there for the Buffs. Levkis fighting with Berkey. Poked away. Berkey to try and clear for the Rams. Gives to McGaughey. Over there for O'Brien, just out of his reach. And now they stop play.
And some huge plays on either end and some huge saves from the goaltender. Skro is the one who's been interesting me because he's 5'9". He's small. You can see he's small in net and much smaller than Siegel. And you can see that in the style that he's been playing. He's been very, very active, very, very quick to move around the crease, not, staying in one position too tightly. And it's been interesting. It's resulted in getting caught out of position in a couple times. Very frantic save from him there, but it's been an interesting goaltending style, and I've wanted to just see it more as the Buffs continue to get more shots on him.
So another offensive zone draw for the Buffaloes. Barnhart in the circle for Colorado. Taken away by the Rams. Here's Berkey. He slips. Trying to get that pass towards McGaughey. And it's poked and sent down back into the Colorado State zone. Mulpey knocked down by Wetschneg. Taken away by Barnhart. Trying to get that pass to Wetschneg. A little bit of a bouncer. Skips over his stick.
Unfortunate. Would have been a huge opportunity right there to score your second goal.
Patones runs in there. Aiden Schmidt to clear. Kept in by the Buffaloes. Loose puck, Patones walks right over it. And now here comes a potential 2-on-1. Berkey has O'Brien. He slows the play down, though. And I think they call him offsides. Couple offsides calls here in the second period.
Yeah, but earlier a massive hit on Patones and then against the wall, and then just as you said, just walked right over it and allowed this 2-on-1 to develop. Ends up becoming a 2-on-2, and then they obviously slow down and are offside. But quick two plays that aren't made by the Buffs in the offensive zone, and if not for the offside, dangerous chance in their own defensive end.
Dump behind the Colorado net with 8.5 to go in the second period. Turnover. There's a shot from number 6. I'd assume that's Jackson Cornett. Usually wears number 7. Hasn't been the only player on the Rams team that I've not called the name of. And of course, he had that goal for the Rams, save made by Siegel. So I'd assume that number 6 for the Rams has to be Jackson Cornett, and had that most recent shot, and has the Colorado State goal.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why we weren't able to get that goal graphic up for you guys. We just unfortunately don't have his name. So at least officially, number 6 defenseman there on the ice for the Rams, unknown at the moment.
And we took a picture of the score sheet. Has to be him. Has to be Cornett.
One would think.
And a tire blown there by Mitchell Rodas. Colorado have to grab it behind their own net with 8 to go.
And the fans are very eager to cheer for any mishap or mistake done by the Rams.
Rodas to chase it down. Kovney to pick it up for Colorado. Got a little too lackadaisical with it. Colorado maintains possession. There's a shot from Dranch. Segro makes the stop, was ready for it as he popped open right in front of the crease.
And the falling shot by Dranch as well, falling onto his knees. They're still able to get that shot off, and yeah, good save there from Segro, able to keep position. Something I was saying has not seemed to be his forte thus far through this game, and able to stay in position and be in the line of that puck and prevent a goal.
Face-off control by the Rams. Kunkel dumps it in. Siegel plays it behind his own net. Colorado State trying to capitalize. Turned over, and now here's Toronto. Toronto is trying to speed past Colorado State defender Trevor Wall. And now taken back here is Arthur Street. Dumps it behind for Goki. He's knocked off the puck. And now here's Carlton. Up for Thiel. He's knocked off, but Carlton picks it back up for the Rams. Carlton down towards Barton. Barton behind the Buffalo net misses the puck, and Alexiev picks it up for Colorado. Poked away by Kunkel as him and Alexiev both take a trip down to the ice. Alexiev shoves him down again. And it's cleared away.
A little bit too casual in their own zone for my liking, the Buffs are.
Sinicki is offsides. They wave it dead. I'm not sure why they stopped playing.
I don't really know either. I mean, obviously it was offsides.
Yeah.
I didn't really see anything suggesting offsides, but another stoppage in play. Another day, another stoppage in play.
6.5 left in the second period, 1-1. Neffs for Colorado. Holds on to it. Gets knocked off the puck. Now here comes Colorado State the other way. Berkey has it poked away. And now the counterattack from Colorado. Here's Levkis. Into the Colorado State zone. Sends it off the corner for Smithberger. Over there for Levkis. Didn't get all he wanted on that shot. And now taken back by the Rams. Schmidt trips. And there's the penalty there. He's going to get the call there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that is a trip right there. And once again, to the penalty kill goes Colorado. And this is big. 6 minutes left in the second. You're going on the penalty kill again. You killed the first 5-minute major, all of it, and scored a
Just their
shorthanded
second
goal.
penalty of the game.
Just the second penalty of the game, but this is a big one to not allow the Rams to score on.
Zane Polacek, the offender for Colorado. Penalty drawn by Aiden Schmidt.
Hey, now we got Jared and we got Naden.
Although spelled very much differently than your name.
Well, my name is spelled the correct way, so.
Wow, big hit behind the Colorado State net. And now here come the Rams once again. Here's a shot and a save by Siegel.
Very aggressive
stick
save
of
for Siegel,
Martinez.
way out the top of his crease.
Toronto trying to race in there for the Buffaloes. Toronto taken down there by Tyndall. Fans wanted a slash there. They weren't going to get it. Martinez, little pass, nice in between his legs. Stuck in the corner. Picked up by Maltby. Guarded by Knapp. Maltby pressured by Knapp, able to get it away to Carlton.
And Knapp had to be careful with his stick there. Nearly drew a second tripping call.
Nice shot there up top from Tyndall on the move around Barnhart, but he sails it way high. Over a minute gone on this power play for the Rams. Tyndall shoots blocked cleanly by Toronto. Barnhart can chase down for it. Carlton will pick it up for the Rams. Maltby spins around Knapp to prevent him from getting possession of the puck, but Rewe will take over for the Buffaloes. Rewe turns the puck over. In the boards right next to the referee. Rams take control. Schmidt. Passing to Maltby. Back to Schmidt. Right in there. Cross ice pass. Open net look. But no one there for Colorado State. Barnhart keeps it in the neutral zone with 10 seconds left on the Colorado State power play. And as it's in their defensive zone, the Buffs look to have killed a second Rams power play. Here's a shot though, and Siegel makes the save.
Yeah, the Buffs penalty kill, which is not good. You know, it has not been good by the metrics. The Buffs penalty kill, 128 out of 186. They've killed 6 of 14 entering tonight. This is for 42%. And CSU's power play is nothing to laugh at. Entering tonight, it was 28th, 13 for 7, and of course a low sample size, but the Buffs have done a fantastic job completely neutralizing the power play units of the Colorado State Rams.
So just under 4 minutes left in the second period. Buffaloes and Rams tied at 1 apiece. Alexiev off the draw, looking for Neffs. Poked up in the neutral zone, speeding in is Connor Smithberger. Smithberger looking for Levkis in front. Popped up in the air in the crease. Now stuck along the board. Smithberger looking for Alexiev. Now he tries to throw it on wide of the net. Was looking to try and maybe have Neffs tip it. Big hit laid on by Street. Right in front of the Colorado bench.
Not only was it a hit, a massive reverse hit.
And
Homer, way targeting Street, way into him, and Street
Schmidt sends it up, and it gets stuck in the rafters. Schmidt sends it up, and it gets stuck in the rafters.
Well, there we go. We've been wanting one of those, and now we get it. You can see it up there.
Wow.
That we were saying just
he sent that sky high, man.
I mean, yeah, we were saying just the other week, you know, when was the last time that's happened, and when is the next time it's going to happen? And within I don't remember when that was, but within a couple weeks.
I'm just assuming. I've seen footage of the Idorapol Ice Center where the Rams play their home games. That arena looks like it has a lot more height to it.
Yes.
So I'm guessing Schmidt just didn't realize how short this rink kind of is in terms of just the total height between the ice level and the rafters.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned that before as a possible, you know, detractor to gameplay of opponents here is the ceiling is very low, and you know they might not be used to that, and that does very happen right there.
And so Colorado loses the puck in their offensive zone. Santos shakes off to Mitchell in his defensive zone. Now reversing is to Mitchell. He's going to have a look. He shoots one wide of the net. Here's Carlton. Turns it over. Loose in the neutral zone. Both teams trying to fight for it. Mitchell has it. Turns it over. Now Polacek out of the box. Dumps it into the Colorado State zone with under 2.5 to go. And they stop play.
So only one goal scored thus far in this second period, but despite that, the energy has kept up for both these teams this entire time. Both of them are playing strongly. You can see from a couple of these hits, both of them are playing on their toes. The speed hasn't dipped, and we're nearly done with 40 minutes of play.
Colorado State controls the draw. Here's the shot, blocked, and Polacek will give to Goki to try and clear it away for Colorado. A little lob pass looking for Valdez up there towards Skro. He fans on the pass, and now Sinicki picks it up. Goki's in front, can't get that deflection. That could have beaten Skro. Goki was looking for his first point of the year.
Yeah, looking for a very good tip there was Knapp and Goki, and just unfortunate it couldn't connect.
Colorado State takes over. Here's Roth, sending it in for the Rams. Riwi looking for Goki, poked away. Here's a shot, short side by Thiel.
And that's a good save from Siegel, tight against the post there.
And Barton over there for the Rams. Puck sent into the Ram bench. 1.5 minutes.
Goalie's making saves, even on the bench there.
Yeah. Backup goaltender Sean Bolduc in there today. So their main goaltender, Cameron Schaffman, isn't in the building tonight.
No, exactly.
Wearing Schaffman's jersey.
Who we thought was going to be playing at first tonight, Schaffman. And yeah, Bolduc here. So no Schaffman probably, I would assume, up in Fort Collins.
But good news if the Rams want to get Schaffman back, if he is injured, which obviously we don't have access to that knowledge. If he is, they'll have a break. Shot is wide of the net.
The Buffs have had a number of unbelievable chances here as of late.
Here's a shot from Cornett. Cornett, cross towards a defender, and it goes off the glove of Siegel as we enter the final minute of the second period.
Yeah, everyone just kind of stood around there for a good 2 or 3 seconds after Siegel knocked that puck away. I don't know if
they just froze.
Yeah, weren't quite sure if the play was supposed to be stopped or not.
Here's Alexiev behind his own net, leaves it for a teammate. Street, lead pass, just dumps it in. Skro will have to play it, and he'll cover with 31 seconds to go in the second period.
Well, good job to avoid the icing there late in the period. You want to try to avoid that when possible. Obviously, pretty much the only way for your opponent to score is if they're in your zone, but good on the Buffs to direct that right onto Skro and avoid that icing.
Puck cleared by the Rams. Coveney to send it back in. 20 seconds to go in the second. Got to avoid the turnover. Dranch racing in there for Colorado, trying to fight for possession, and he wins that battle, then loses the puck to Carlton with 10 seconds to go.
He had a couple of his teammates wide open, could have looked for a shot on net, but unfortunately lost the puck.
Colorado trying to keep it on for one final shot. It's cleared away, and that is how the second period comes to a close. Colorado cannot find the back of the net in the second period, but a goal from number 6, Jackson Cornett, ties this one at 1.
Yeah, Rams get the goal early on in the first 5 minutes, 4 minutes I want to say, just about, and Buffs, unable to capitalize, but aside from that early goal that they let up, I would say they had a pretty good period, more than the record for sure shows. Obviously, they're being outshot by a little bit by the Rams right now. Rams a bit heavier in shot quantity. Shot quality, however, I would say has to go towards the Buffs, at least through 40 minutes, excuse me. The Rams have kind of been shooting wide a lot, and that's allowed this 1-1 tie to stand. And for the Buffs, I would like them to get more pressure and a little bit more work on Skro. I want them to make him work around the crease more and try to pull him out of position.
And so the Buffs and Rams sit at the end of the second period, tied at 1 goal apiece. That'll do it from the Rec Center for period number 2. Buffs and Rams tied at 1. We'll be back for the third period here on Scope Up Sports. You know what that means. It's time for more hockey. Third period action between the Buffaloes and the Rams coming up. This one deadlocked at 1 apiece. Very, very good game here so far. Buffs score in the first, Rams score in the second. If the pace continues, we'll see the game-winning goal here in this third period. And it being the only goal of the third period.
Well, yes, that would be good. And it's been a fun game. Tied 1-1, so not a high-scoring, not a high-flying game, but it's been fun. There's been the physicality has picked up, the speed has picked up. You know, they're getting more tired and they're getting more and more aggressive, and it's made for a fun game on the ice.
And so, Buffalo's trying to get a much-needed win here in the BMHC. Rams ranked at number 20 here in the West. Colorado ranked at 25. Colorado trying to make a statement, as they have 4 wins, yes, but they haven't really gotten a chance to get home a big win against a good team. They've lost so many close games this year. They really want to finish this one.
For sure, and you could say that Colorado is trying to make a statement against the Colorado State Rams.
And so period 3 just about to be set to go underway. 20 minutes on the clock. 1-1 game. All tied at 1. Siegel just misses the puck. Here's a shot from Thiel. Knocked off. Colorado trying to clear. It'll be dumped in by the Rams once again.
And with how good the Rams have been at holding A, the zone, and also B, getting a lot of shots on net, it's going to be crucial for the Buffs this period to be a little bit stronger defensively than I think they've been, at least 5-on-5 even strength throughout this game.
Here's Tanner Simpson, has the lone goal for the Buffs in this game. Josiah Scrow clenches the glove and makes the save. Colorado's lone goal of the day has come on a shorthanded opportunity. There's a shot and a stop from Scrow. That one just behind him. Puck still loose. Connor Smithberger to pick it up. Sends it back. Santos over to Polacek. Fires one. Save made by Scrow. And can't hold it with the glove. Smithberger again behind the net. On that centering pass, Polacek can't keep the bouncing puck in the attacking zone. Cleared away by Colorado State. Here's a shot from Tyndall. Stopped by Siegel. Rebound was loose, but cleared away by the Buffs defense. Siegel has to make another save on Carlton.
And I don't really think he saw that one until it was basically at his glove.
Here's Smithberger. Connor Smithberger. Stopped by Scrow. Have not been clean saves from Scrow this third period, but their saves nonetheless. This defense has been there to really help him out. And
that builds off of what I was talking about at the end of the second period, is if the Buffs can look to make Scrow work and maneuver around the crease more than he seems to like to, some of these already shaky saves could become big rebounds or possibly even goals for the Buffs.
Kunkel turns the puck over, and the Buffs regroup. Knapp goes behind his own net. Pressured there by the defense. Wetschneck trying to clear it. Puck still loose in Colorado's defensive zone, and Knapp will just spin around with it in the corner. Wetschneck now takes over. Lead pass looking for Sinicki, way too far for him. He'll go chase it down. Puck is icing. The puck is iced.
The puck is icing. Actively
was iced.
Yes. No, as you said, that could have been a beautiful setup there from Wetschneck, and just off the mark a little bit too far, and bounces just enough for the icing there. But Could have been a good play for the Buffs, and they need to look for more of those decently explosive breakout plays, because they seem to be having a decent chance on them.
Wetschneck trying to get that pass in between two defensive players for the Rams. He's looking for Sinicki, doesn't really connect. Split cleared all the way down, and the Rams have iced the puck.
So back-to-back icings for each Colorado team. First Colorado guilty of it, followed by Colorado State down now in their end. And a chance here for Colorado.
Rams control the draw and clear. Pass right in front, Siegel. Able to make a play stop. Here's Liam Roth. Going up for O'Brien. Roth picks up the puck and dumps it into the zone. There is a stoppage of play.
I guess technically considered offside. Could be that play.
Kovney to chase down the puck for Colorado off the draw. Able to take control, trying to get that tap pass to Simpson. Wall dumps it in, and another whistle. The ref's just really liking to blow the whistle here. Another call against the Rams for icing.
Yeah, I mean, they just weren't able to get that tap as they were entering the zone, and onside this time, so good for them, but just a little bit too far of a pass, a little bit too high, and icing it is back down to the left side of the rink for a Buffs offensive faceoff.
Here's a shot just wide of the net off the stick of Nikita Alexiev. Puck loose right around the net, and now poked away by the defense of the Colorado State Rams. Kovney right for Simpson. He fires one wide of the net, or well, high and wide.
And Simpson, the only goal scorer for the Buffs, that shorthanded goal, this same side of the ice, gets a really, really good look there, and as you said, just misses high and wide.
Kovney looking towards Dranch. Kovney looking for Dranch. Almost worked out, taken away by the Rams.
And again, this game, Kovney and Dranch have had a couple connections where they've nearly almost scored. This is the third time now that that's been a possibility between the two of them.
Puck floating in the neutral zone, taken by Jackson Cornett. Cornett moves in, shoots one off the stick of Alexiev and into the netting. So 4.5 minutes gone in the third period. No goals for either side here in this frame. Still tied at 1 apiece. Loosen the boards, trying to clear it. Kept in by Sleds, and the shot is stopped by Siegel. Martinez in the corner. Poked away by the Buffaloes. Here's Levkis. Dumping it out. Now comes Neffs. Trips up with Tendall and does a little somersault. And now into the Colorado State zone. Neffs taken down again. He's still down on the ice.
That was a high stick.
Martinez for Colorado, taken away by Knapp. Neff's still down, they'll blow the whistle.
Yeah, I think he was clipped pretty good by a high stick there.
And one of the assistant captains for the Buffaloes still down on the ice. Seems nothing incredibly serious, but something looks to be wrong with the leg.
Yeah, he's for sure favoring one of them over the other, so perhaps not high stick there. Yeah, right leg is completely...
So after taking that initial tumble, Neffs will head to the bench and take a seat.
Yeah, and it's really tough to tell.
Yeah.
Honestly, it definitely could have come off the initial hit at the blue line that the fans were yelling about and perhaps lingered and then just tweaked something in not even a hit, not even really a collision down by the net, just kind of a spin around between Neffs and another a Rams player, and Neffs just goes down, obviously very unable to skate fully on his right leg.
Puck cleared by the Buffaloes off the draw. Dumped in by the Rams. Sits behind the net. Siegel guards. Turnover in the defensive zone by Colorado. Martinez has it in the corner. A nice move from Diego Pitones. Sends it in, gloved by Scro, and they'll call the whistle. So there's about 6 minutes gone in this third period. Still tied at 1 apiece. Both teams still looking for the goal to put their team in front.
Yeah, and it's obviously tough to tell, but with the way that both teams have been scoring, or lack thereof, it's a decent safe bet, I would say, to say that whoever scores next has a good chance of winning this game.
Alexiev has the puck skip over his stick. Almost turned it over there to Mitchell. And now dumped the other way. Very north and south sequence there. They call icing.
And they've been very, very not liberal with these icings tonight. I really think Coveney has or Simpson, excuse me, has a very good chance to beat out that icing there if given about half a second more.
There's McGaughey for Colorado State. To Mitchell, trying to have it there for the Rams as well. Coveney gets that pass to Saul Dranch. Across the blue line, he gets worked off the puck, and the puck is flipped into the stands off the netting. Do you think they call delay a game penalty in the ACHA?
I don't think so.
I've never seen one. It doesn't look. Jared's shaking his head vigorously in his disagreement.
No, I was just seeing it just went completely over the glass in the net in the defensive zone, but apparently not.
Polacek send it towards Smithberger. Here's Pitones. Pitones sends it to Smithberger. Saved made by Scro. Puck loose, and they can't bury home the rebound. That shot gets blocked. Schmidt looking for a breakaway. Polacek and Santos do just enough to prevent that.
And unbelievable there. That's the chance you need to put away. Very easy chance there for the Buffs. Scramble. I think the net's open for 2 wide shots, and they're just unable to get one off. Too many bodies in front, and unable to lead this game here. Still tied 1-1.
Pitones working against Carlton. Here's O'Brien. And now they whistle another play dead for offsides.
That one was for sure very easily able to be told to be offside. Just fumbled with the puck a little bit at the blue line, did the Rams, and offside they are.
12:37 left in regulation. Face-off control. Dobson shoots one, save made by Siegel. Wetchneg, look at that pass towards Sinicki, a little too far for him, cleared in by Rodas. Knapp looking for Sinicki, his pass also goes and misses him, and now another whistle. Knapp ices the puck.
At this rate, we're never going to get out of this period. Icings, offsides, whistles galore in this third period. And so that really good flow that we kind of had for really 30 minutes in this game, completely gone at the moment.
And notice on the bench during that quick break just now, Isaac Neffs was able to get out there and do a little, just to see how the leg's feeling. So his return is still questionable for this one. Barnhart over there for Colorado. Picked up by Sinicki. And Rodas trying to dump it back in, turned over. Here's a chance. Save. Oh, a sprawling diving play by Siegel. He doesn't have to make a save. There was no clean shot off from the Rams attack.
And the Buffs escape very luckily there.
Sinicki wrestled with Rodas. Rodas is the one who falls down to the ice there. Big hit. Wow, collision. Sinicki just went right into the boards.
And Sinicki's one of the bigger and larger members on this team, so that's a big hit.
Here's Wetschneg into the offensive zone across the blue line. Loses it. Dobson picks it up in the neutral zone. Trenton Dobson sends it in and now takes down Wetschneg. Here's Kovney. Moves up across the blue line. Kovney, nice move! Kovney stopped by Skro.
And unable to get that handle on the final drag there.
Almost a near breakaway for Mason Martinez as well. Couple big plays.
Yeah, and after I immediately said the flow of this game was gone, it immediately picks back up with 2 huge chances for Colorado down low and then a couple for CSU.
Stree loses his stick. Tendall tries to throw towards the net. Net's off and they'll blow the whistle. A stop play there, but a couple of breakaway attempts for Colorado State, and they just can't handle the puck and get that clean breakaway. Couple of nice plays from the defense, and then of course Mason Martinez really had a chance there, could not get the puck in front of him.
Yeah, no, it's been good, and part of that is for sure luck, bouncing puck, but part of that is Colorado's had pretty good overall defense on scenarios like that. They've been able to cover the man and cover the puck as well, and prevent a truly high danger chance from appearing on Siegel.
Kovney dumps in, that's deflected by Dranch. Dranch over there for the Buffaloes. Cleared away by the Rams. Carlton makes a move around Street. Couldn't find the pass. Carlton still there. Street picks up the loose puck. That skips by Mason Martinez and it'll go all the way down. Picked up there by Bo Fredrickson. Up to Martinez. Tendall knocked off. And Isaac Neffs back out on the ice for Colorado. Here's Neffs! Cross ice, Levkis can't get the play. Levkis waits over to Neffs. Neffs knocked into the boards.
And after coming back from being briefly injured there with great speed is Isaac Neffs, and just really unfortunate, unable to handle that pass there. I think a little bit caught off on his offside, was Levkis.
Neffs was that close to having his off the floor on the board moment.
Would have been amazing. And I wanted to say,
even if he did get that pass, that would have still been a huge play for Colorado.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I wanted to say, just a couple of minutes ago, the play didn't stop, so I really wasn't able to talk about it. It's been a little high action, but there was a weird moment where I think both teams thought it should have been icing, and then both teams realized it wasn't icing. Colorado then took a really quick change that CSU wasn't able to take care of, whereas their goalie was looking towards the officials like, what's going on? It's a weird couple seconds there, and Colorado lucky they got away with the change that they did.
Wetschneg into the Rams zone, taken down by a Rams defender.
And Wetschneg, the smallest player on this team, the opposite of Knapp and Sinicki.
Now taken down by Kunkel is Wetschneg. Riwi to Knapp, and now Wetschneg, a little touch pass over towards the captain, Petonis. Petonis loses control of the puck in the corner, but it's kept in possession for the Buffaloes. Barnhart back for Riwi, throws it on net, deflected off the skate of Wetschneg and wide. Now another shot. Skro loses control of the puck, now covers.
I really, really liked what Riwi did there at the point, was able to recognize that he had the puck, and A, that he had the puck, and B, that the defender closest to him was not set. That defender for the Rams being number 23 for the Rams, that being Bodie McGahee, and just quick release right there from Riwi and got that shot off. So got the chance for the Buffs off of a smart IQ play, recognizing that the defender wasn't set.
Rams will have to grab the puck in their defensive zone. Liam Roth looking for Thiel. Knocks Simpson away from the puck in the process. Now up with it to Mitchell. Looking for Roth. To Mitchell. Back here for Thiel. Thiel looking for DeMitchell. DeMitchell knocked off the puck. There's a shot stopped by Siegel off the stick of Barton. Now to Mitchell. Loses it. Kovney. Big hit along the boards. And now a penalty. That's Ernest Thiel in the box for the Rams.
Who, as he was going to the box, was signaling to the Buffs bench.
And, well,
yes,
Street's going to the box as well. So we'll see if that means 4-on-4 or coinciding minors here in just a moment. Refs, as per usual, will talk things over.
So yeah, 4-on-4 here, matching minors.
It's going to be 4-on-4.
And far more open ice for the next 2 minutes. 7:30 remaining, so not a lot of time left in this game, and both teams have been kind of high-flying this game, so this could benefit either one of them. Of
Santos.
course, I'd like for them to get something open to Smithberger and see if he can get some open ice. Of course, he's one of the fastest members on this Buffs team.
Santos still in possession of the puck, knocked off the puck, but on cue, it's Connor Smithberger with the puck, giving it to Zane Polacek. He'll just send it around the boards, looking for Isaac Neffs. He's knocked down to the ground by Schmidt. Neffs in the corner, along with Santos. Santos behind the net, tried the wraparound. Oh, Skro makes the save. Wait, no, they're waiting for a signal. They haven't signaled a goal. And we'll wait for a signal here.
They signaled towards the face-off dot, so this is going to be no goal, but yeah, and
Andrew Santos,
that's a face-off.
Inches away, maybe even less than inches.
I don't know how he saved that. That is unbelievable by Skro. Yeah, Santos there battling behind the net, and he's able to get the puck off of a scrum and recognize that he's pulled Skro over, and tough to see there with the amount of bodies in front.
This is a moment where you'd love to have that goalie cam right now.
Yep,
to see how close that was.
However, for the Buffs, this is a moment where they should put on the pressure here. They've got some momentum. They've got some big play, some energy from the crowd, and an offside for Colorado State. So put some momentum here on the ice.
Josiah Skro is having a fantastic game. He's made some great saves. Has not been the starter all year long.
No.
Has played in just 4 games, has a 2-0 record. He's undefeated, but he's playing very well tonight.
Yeah, and if we could get that back up, yeah, there we go. Skro, he obviously hasn't played a lot. You can see that, but some unbelievable play from him and both goalies tonight.
Petones fires it wide on the backhander. Rams will regroup. Petones to apply some pressure. Mason Martinez. Up to Sleds, and now here's Tyndall. Tyler Tyndall blows a tire along with the Buffs defender. Now here's Isaac Neffs. Or excuse me, that's Cooper Barnhart. Nice move around Tyndall. Gets Batonis, a little touch pass. Goes right to the stick of Mason Martinez. Stick loose on the ice. Barnhart gets a fresh twig. Deflected. And now Barnhart over there for the Buffs. Deflected right off the side of the net. Martinez with under 6 to go, under 30 seconds on the 4-on-4. Taken away by Batonis. Batonis only defended by Maltby. Batonis moves in. Sticked away by Maltby. Batonis right in front. Santos trying to get that pass. And Segro is going to make the play. Santos can't get the clear pass to Kovney.
Unbelievable to not score there. 2 on nobody.
4-on-4 time is up. 5.5 minutes to go in the third.
I don't know how they don't get a single shot off on that.
And those are the moments in this game. Both teams have had several chances like this. One moment, Smith shoots wide. Both teams have had their chances and especially in this third period, both teams offensively have blown some golden opportunities.
For sure, and I think the Buffs have blown more of them.
Rodas over there. Puck still loose in the neutral zone. Stick still loose out there on the ice. 5 minutes left in regulation. Still tied at 1 apiece.
And a very chaotic game right now. Both teams are looking to settle at least the emotion down a little bit. Play obviously can stay right
Siegel
where it
plays
is.
it away. Polacek off the glass, kept in by Cornett, now poked away. Dranch just let Simpson take over. Simpson has his shot blocked by Rodas. O'Brien without his stick takes down Simpson, and now Simpson picks up the loose puck. Kovney trying that touch pass, looking for Dranch, now kicked over there towards the slot.
CSU just scrambling in defense here at the moment. Anything to prevent a shot.
Kovney misses the puck, but Alexiev throws it towards that just wide. Rebound is loose, and it's deterred away. Alexiev with about 4 minutes to go in regulation. Street down low. Here's Simpson. Misses the mark. 4 minutes left. Street sends it in. Here's Jackson Cornett. Cornett to Schmidt. Schmidt chips it in. Picked up there. Sleds. Shot blocked by Alexiev. Alexiev up the other way, looking for Neffs. Too far for him.
A number of massive shot blocks for both teams.
Siegel just has to cover if that shot was deflected towards Siegel. And that's the 30th shot of the game for the Rams.
The Buffs, though, have caught up tremendously. They were down by at most 10, I think, and now only by 5.
And so a defensive zone face-off for the Colorado Buffaloes. Connor Smithberger will face off against Tyler Tyndall.
Yeah, and this is where defense has to become the utmost priority, really, for both teams. Obviously, you're looking for offensive chances, but you're looking to not give up a goal more. Ew.
They call it offsides on Zach Carlton.
And I don't agree with that call. I don't think that was offsides at all.
The refs definitely have been blowing the whistles a lot for offsides tonight. Much of them have been warranted. Maybe a bit of a make-up call after the Dranch potential breakaway there.
It's definitely possible, but they've been calling a lot of these whistles very, very quickly for stoppages of play.
Knapp sends it around the boards. Roth over there for Smithberger. Now Martinez with the puck for CSU. Stuck in the neutral zone. Roth taken down. And now Tyndall. Turns it over. Neffs! Stopped by Straw. Rebound is loose. Neffs still has a shot. He scores! Off the ice and in the back of the net. Isaac Neffs gives the Buffs the lead.
Goodness, unbelievable play. The turnover by CSU. Unbelievable. 2-on-1. Neffs is the only buff player down there, and they pass it right to him. He tries the initial shot, unable to make it. Skro way out of position. Scrambling are the buffs. Scrambling are the Rams. And Neffs finally able to get that shot.
And Colorado State will take a timeout.
Unbelievable sequence.
I mean, what a story for Isaac Neffs.
I mean, he almost got the return on the ice goal earlier, a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
And we lamented
And
at the time. We were like, oh, you know, we wish he could have gotten that. And a couple more trips onto the ice for him, but he gets it eventually.
And just a mad scramble in front. Skro hits the best of him on the initial shot. Maybe he was looking for a rebound or the wraparound, but Skro closed that off, and then he just grabs the puck after losing control and just fires it home. Just under 3 minutes to go in regulation. Isaac Neffs has given the Buffaloes the lead back after losing it in the second period. Tyler Sleds turns the puck over almost to Wechneg. Now Petonis just dumps it in. Overskated by Rodas. Now Wechneg trying to have possession of the puck for the Buffaloes. 2.5 to go. Here's Tyndall. Knocks it down. Tyndall right in front. Couldn't get that pass to the trailer on the slot. Puck free. Wechneg trying to clear the zone and will. Carlton keeps it away from Petonis. Wechneg will go chase it down. Cornet for the Rams in the final 2 minutes. Here's O'Brien, up to Carlton. Carlton makes a nice move. Carlton shoots, stopped by Siegel on the pad. Mulpey. Dumped in by Schmidt. Alexiev. Over there for Colorado, picked up by Schmidt for Colorado State. Pass in the slot, taken away by the Buffs defense. Kovney to clear.
Really
and
nice
now
by
here comes
Kovney.
Salt Ranch. Poked away.
Yeah, as I was saying, really nice to not just dump it down and take the icing by Kovney. Got the floating, just flip up and out of the zone. Really well played.
Here's Schmidt with 1:15 to go. O'Brien trying to get that pass to someone. Simpson just clears it out.
And they've got to pull Skro as soon as they can.
Neffs lays a hit on Schmidt. A little bit of response after he got taken down by Schmidt early in the third. Final minute of regulation. Rams need to tie. They need a goal to tie. Sleds moves up, picked up by Smithberger, and now offsides called against the Buffaloes. Skro still in the net for Colorado State. 44.4 to go.
Yeah, he was starting to move before Smithberger picked that pass off, and as soon as the Rams can get possession here and get it remotely down the ice, you have to think they pull Skro instantly.
Rodas for the Rams. Trying to get center ice. Smithberger takes over. Smithberger loses control. Cornet to go pick it up. They got to get out of the zone. Levkist on the turnover. Over to Petonis. Petonis moves in. It's taken away by Tyndall. Under 30 seconds to go. Pass to Barton. Shoots. Saved by Siegel. Skro's still not pulled. Under 20 seconds to go. Rodas deflected wide of the net. 15 seconds. Skro's still not over at the bench. Final 10 seconds cleared away. Rams trying to keep it in. Barton over there, 5 seconds. Shot wide of the net, and that will do it. The Colorado Buffaloes defeat the Colorado State Rams 2-1 in a barn burner. And Isaac Neffs, the hero for the Colorado Buffaloes, putting home the game-winning goal in the final 3 minutes of regulation. Just a very tightly contested game, and what an ending.
Really, really well played by the Buffs, and really well played by the Rams too. And we mentioned, I want to say about a month back on our podcast, Alex, how this D2 team for the Buffs not involved in a ton of high-scoring games, and once again, they hold their opponent to just 1 goal. But this time, they come out of it with 2 and the win.
And the Buffaloes pick up their 5th win of the season. It's a huge win as they end the first semester on the winning side of their first match against Colorado State this season. The next time this Buffs team will be home, they'll be at home, I believe, for the BMAC Classic, which will take place the weekend before the second semester starts here at CU. But their first scheduled home game as of right now is against the Metro State Roadrunners on January 20th. And these two teams will get together the day before in Fort Collins.
Yeah, a team who beat the Buffs 8-4 down in Westminster, and I want to say 5-3, I think it was, yeah, 5-3 up here in Boulder. So just looking forward to that high-scoring game. But for this game here, just really, really, really well played by both teams especially. But the Buffs, they got it figured out on defense, they got it figured out on offense, score 2 goals, an unbelievable late one by Isaac Neffs.
What a finish to this one, a super competitive game. Only 1 goal in each of the 3 periods. Simpson had the goal in the first. I believe that was Jackson Cornett with the goal for Colorado State in the second, and then Isaac Neffs with the game-winning goal here in the 3rd period with just under 3 minutes to go. As with the way that they were playing, plenty of offensive blunders from both teams in the 3rd period. It really seemed like they were staring down the tunnel right to overtime, but Isaac Neffs buries the game winner.
I really thought we were going there, and the 4 or 5 just unbelievable chances the Buffs had against Scrode and just somehow weren't able to put in. The 2-on nobody comes to mind. The couple whacks at it. I know another
Isaac
scrum.
Neffs led a 2-on-1 with Levkis.
Yep, exactly. Yes, Neffs had the pass to Levkis unable to be handled.
And Colorado State had a couple breakaways that they almost had. You know, there was a good play by Santos and Polacek to get it away from, I forget exactly who on CSU it was, but you know, that was a potential breakaway. And then Mason Martinez almost had a potential breakaway as well. So couple of offensive chances for both of these teams, and they could not find a way to really put major damage in the back of the net.
Yeah, and that paves the way for Isaac Neffs to be just unbelievable. You know, he's playing well, has, you know, a leader on this team, has been on it for a little while. You know, goes down on just a weird set of hits, really.
Yeah, kind of takes that tumble along the boards with Schmidt. Does like a little somersault, gets back up, and I think it was Schmidt's stick that hit him in the leg that got him shaken up in the first place. Yeah,
and clearly it obviously wasn't too much. He comes back on the ice, and I think for his first shift he's zooming at 15, 20 miles an hour down the ice, you know. But just really, really fantastic game from him, able to get back on the ice after that, you know, however severe the injury may or may not have been. Couple chances didn't go his way, you know, didn't get frustrated, didn't let that, you know, stop him at all, and just the scrum at the end. Neffs getting effectively his own rebound, Smithberger screening there a little bit, and just really, really great job. Really well done, and just a beautiful goal. It came after chance after chance after chance, as we've said, and just cherry on top for Neffs to get the goal like that. And for Neffs to get the goal at all, honestly.
A huge goal and a game winner. The Buffaloes 2-0 at home against the Colorado State Rams this year. The men's D1 team, of course, winning last Saturday night 5-3. And the D2 team taking down the D2 Rams squad 2-1. And I mean, just a crazy game. You know, the Buffs, they've struggled offensively. You know, there have been a couple examples that you can really point to of just games that just kind of almost feel like throwaway games when you talk about, you know, what happened. You know, talk about that series against East Texas Baptist. You talk about that Texas game just last week. But this one, there's a lot of good that they can take away from this. There's a lot that they can improve on. But
for sure,
there is a full another semester of play. And they open the second semester with these Rams. As of right now, of course, there's still 4 games to be scheduled for the BMHC Classic, if it's still happening this season. And, man, just a huge win for the Colorado Buffaloes.
Yeah, as you were saying, a number of missed opportunities and missed chances in those previous games. The 1-0, 2-0 series against East Texas Baptist, as you mentioned, and the Texas game last weekend, you know, giving that up 4-0.
And scoring 6 goals against Loyola Marymount and then losing that game.
Exactly, you know, losing 7-6. So just a number of chances the Buffs have had, this D2 team, throughout the season thus far, and they're able to take advantage of it on their final game of the semester.
You know, the Buffs improved to 5-10 now with this win, and they've had so many close losses this season by 1 goal or 2 goals. I bet it feels really good in that locker room right now to finally get a close one, especially over the Colorado State Rams.
100%. Over your rival, your last game of the semester, giving you, you know, not an actual boost, you know, going into their next game. It's like a month and a half away. But at least a morale boost, you know, going into winter break.
So they can win these games.
Exactly. These really close games. They held this one really, really well. You know, a number of chances, as we've said, on either side. And credit to both sides. They were able to keep the scoreboard, clean until last couple minutes for Colorado, and credit to both goaltenders. Siegel and Skro were marvelous when they had to be, and Skro just unfortunately caught out of position one too many times, and they banged the puck past him for a 1-goal lead, 2 goals scored.
And, you know, we talk about how crazy this game was. I think one of the most interesting parts about this game is how both teams were able to stay out of the box. It was very physical. Many fans, both Ram and Buffalo fans in attendance, wanted way more penalties than they were called, but it was a relatively clean game when it came to the penalties that were assessed. And I think that was actually really helpful for both teams, giving them some really good opportunities here, especially in that third period.
Yeah, the third period was really back and forth. We were talking about it during.
They saved the best period for last, I'd say.
They really did. I mean, we were talking about it, like a lot of game flow, a lot of smooth play. First half an hour, really first half of this game, and a little bit stop and start for the first really half of the third period. A lot of stoppages, a lot of icings, a lot of offsides. But then things really picked up. Physicality picked up, number of hits from either side, and speed picked up, pace picked up, energy picked up. The fans got really into it, and it all came to a head. And really, really loud in here for that goal from Neffs.
Well, that's it for hockey in the first semester here at CU. The D1 team and the women's team finishing their semesters last weekend. Bit of an encore here at the rec center. The Buffaloes take down the Rams thanks to Isaac Neffs' game-winning goal in the final 3 minutes, and they take this one 2-1 over the Rams.
Yeah, nothing else really left to say. I think just a really fun game to be at.
And just huge wins all over the board for all the men's team, all the teams here at CU, and that's going to do it for us here at Scope of Sports. We hope you all enjoyed this broadcast here at the CU Rec Center. For Jared Miller and Aiden Glockner, I'm Alex Roberts saying so long from the CU Rec Center. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. Good night, and you heard it here first.